Okay, hello everyone. Welcome in to a new installment. Sorry, I was just like not talking to you at all. I was looking at my computer. Welcome to a new installment, the next in the series of, or part 2, I guess, of like finishing series. Today is going to be the first round where I let a random generator pick what series I'm going to continue. Because if you didn't watch it, rude. I did the video where I showed every series I'm in the middle of, and I numbered all of those series 1 through like 20, I think. Have Google generate a number for me, and I'm not picking. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna let the generator pick what series I'm going to read for the week. So that's what we're doing today. All right. There we go. Oh, couple of like disclaimers. So on there was Love Light Farms, which I said if it wasn't on Kindle Unlimited, I wasn't going to read it, and it's not. So I'm not going to buy that series because I wasn't obsessed with it. So we're not going to do Love Light Farms, off the table for my series things. And then also I've taken out Kiss Curse because I'm going to read that in the fall. So when like September starts, I'll put it back in. Oh, if it, for some reason, dear God, I hope it doesn't. I don't know why, I'm just not in the mood. For some reason, if it lands on Harry Potter or Twilight, I'm only going to read the next in the series. Because I'm not going to force myself to read 3 huge books right now this week. So, I'm also like not really in the headspace to read Harry Potter or Twilight. So, if it lands on it, don't hate me, I may redo it. But then again, it's my video, so I can do what I want. Alright, I need to find a fun number generator. Oh my God, also, I just found this out. This is totally unrelated to the video. But can you freaking believe? Okay, long story short, like last year, towards the end of the year, we went into a Barnes and we were just walking around. We were for some reason into like the Twisted Tales, those like Disney retellings. Still haven't read them. I own a couple, but we were into those. And so we were looking in that section of YA, like the YA fantasy section-ish. And this woman comes up, starts talking to us, and she's like very cutie. She's a little redhead with glasses, like very adorable. And she was so nice, and she was telling us about her book that she wrote. Me thinking, like, I don't know why, she made it seem like it just came out and she was like coming to look at it. I don't know, like she just seemed like an excited author, like coming to look at her book in Barnes & Noble. And I wasn't like rolling in it, so I felt bad, but like I wasn't gonna buy the book just because she pointed out to us. If it was something that I would have read in my own free time, I would have bought it and like had her sign it and stuff. Like I even thought about doing it just because she was so nice. I knew I wasn't gonna read it. Like it just wasn't up my alley. Which granted, she probably thought it was because we were looking at the Disney retellings. But anyways, so fast forward, I'll tell you what it is in a second. Fast forward to today. I'm reading these, I don't know what they're called. Let me look, hold on. Oh, the Improbable Meet Cutes. A bunch of different authors wrote like really tiny novellas for like cute meet cutes. Anyways, so one of them is written by an author. And I was like, why do I know that name? Like, what did she write? So I looked it up, and she wrote 2 very popular books. And I was like, what is that 3rd book down there? Why does that book look familiar? It was the book in the store. So the book was Geekerella. Which, it was like a YA Cinderella retelling. Tell me why it was Ashley Poston, who was in a Barnes & Noble in Columbia. Is she from Columbia? I don't even know. I'm gonna look it up. It was Ashley Poston. She wrote The 7-Year Slip and The Dead Romantics. This was last year when those books were out already. I think the 7-Year Slip may not have been out, but The Dead Romantics was out, and I knew that book. I hadn't read it, but I knew it. And if she had just mentioned that she was also The Dead Romantics, I would have gotten that book so fast and had her sign it. I just cannot believe I thought it was like a new little YA author. Ugh! I met Ashley Poston and I didn't even know it. God, I'm so mad at myself that I like didn't realize who she was. If I had known the name Ashley Poston then, I would have realized, and I didn't. I literally met the author of 7-Year Slip, and I didn't know, and I could have had her sign something. That will haunt my dreams. It really will. Let me see where she's from. She went to USC. Bro! Oh my God. No fucking wonder. I literally cannot believe that. Oh my God. She's from Lexington, South Carolina. That's where we play volleyball. Like we literally, oh my God. Ugh! I wish y'all knew how freaking mad I am. Like I'm sure you can tell, but I'm pissed. I will never get over this. I'm not even kidding. Y'all, I'm literally kicking myself. Okay, whatever. I'm over it. We're going back to the number generator. Sorry. God, do I need to type in fun number generator? Jeez. Ooh, these are silly. I think we're doing 1 through 16. That's not that many. Okay. Can I make it full page? Yeah, full screen. Okay, there's an ad. Jason Momoa, though. He's so hot. That is my Khal Drogo. Okay, that's not full screen. There we go. Now we're talking. Can you see it? All right. Oh, that says 999. No. This is going to pick the series I'm going to be continuing, okay? So it's no pressure, but has the opportunity to piss me off. I'm not going to cut so you know that I'm not cheating. Like, I could easily cheat if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. That was so fun. That feels like a Harry Potter number. I'm nervous. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. All right, let's find out. Lucky number 12. Why is it Harry Potter? You know what? I warned you I wasn't going to read it. So I'm just going to take Harry Potter off the list. We're going to do 1 through 15. Just like, of course, out of all of them, it's Harry Potter. Of course it is. Again! Generate. 11! What's that? A hat? Crazy, funky. Okay, I'm excited. Alright, so you know I'm not lying. It's the Naturals series. So I'm on the last one. I'm excited. That was the best outcome I could have had, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna read Bad Blood, and there's a little novella called 12 in the Bad Blood book. Tongue twister. Sorry, Mugs. Okay, so since that finishes the series, which is like 1 book, so that is amazing. I'm gonna read it and give my thoughts, okay? Yay! Oh my God, I'm literally so excited. Alright, let's do this thing. Live finding out my lights stopped working. Only half of them work now. What the hell is that about? Anyways, also ignore my messy bed. I didn't feel like making it. Let's normalize like more chill YouTube videos, okay? Like, let's calm down. I don't make my bed every day, so shocker. All right, so update on the book. I'm finally done. I can check off a series on my list. I have finished the Natural series. Where do I want to start? This is Bad Blood, and then the novella 12 at the end of it. Bad Blood, I rated a 3.5 out of 5. And then 12, I also think I rated a 3.5. I have so many thoughts on this series. I would say series as a whole rated 4 stars. So for Bad Blood, I'm not going to spoil anything. So don't click away. Don't worry, I'm not spoiling anything. I got this series off Amazon, and it came like taped a bunch. So the tape tore off the like spines, and it really pissed me off. And I tried to return it and get a new one because it was on sale, and it all of a sudden was like, sorry, you can't. My spines are fucked up for this series. But anyways, so started this Natural series on the highest high I could. That first book, The Naturals, was like unmatched. That first book was so good. And then Killer Instinct, I liked it still, but it revolved around like my least favorite character, which I'll just tell you was Dean. Dean just kind of gives pick me sad boy vibes, and he pisses me off. Then All In really liked. It was about Sloane, and I love my girl Sloane. She's the Matthew Gray Gubler of the group, and I am obsessed with Sloane. And so that book loved, and the end had a plot twist that really got me, and so I was excited to read this. But then I don't know what it is about like culty books. I'm just like not that obsessed with cult books. They usually lose me a little bit. It's not that I didn't enjoy this book. I did. Like our author, Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I felt like there were so many curveballs thrown in. It was like every other chapter, we were like just diving deeper into this like cult world. And she just started to lose me a little bit. Like I really, really liked the beginning of the series where it was just like about a random like true crime type of story with a couple twists here and there. And then, oh, hello, Stinky Man. My God, hi. You can sit with me. And then it takes this cult turn. during one of the books, and then we just run with it the whole time. So it turns into like a full cult story. Just like the story overall was fine, but I wasn't as obsessed as like I was in the beginning. And I was listening to most of this on audiobook because I was driving a lot. It was hard to keep up with. The amount of just like random shit that she comes up with, I'm like, sure. Just like literally whatever you say, I believe you. Because I couldn't follow all of the different people and like how they're connected. And 30 years ago, this person killed this person. So today, how old are they now? Like, I just could not keep up. And maybe it was because it was on audiobook. I don't know if I would have kept up better if I was reading the physical book. But anyways, I was confused. And then the very end, if you've read it, you know what I'm talking about. We build up 4 books for this, for her to rip it out from underneath you. She said, here you go. Psych. I was so shocked. I was like, surely, what she just said is not about to happen. And it did. I literally was like, are you absolutely kidding me? Miss Barnes? Are you kidding me? I was so shocked that she ended it like that. A little let down that we spent 4 books about this for her to end it like that. But whatever. I'm not the author, but whatever. End of the book. So now we're on to 12, the novella in the back of the book, where it jumps ahead. I think they're like 23 now. Honestly, whole story could have been written in a 1-chapter epilogue. I appreciated the update on where everyone was. Loved that. And I loved that I got to hear from everyone again. But I didn't need another like little mini crime type story that they were fixing in under 100 pages. The whole story was this little 12-year-old girl was on a ledge threatening to jump. She thinks she's like a natural. She just doesn't know what a natural is. Long story short, yank that bitch in. I'm sorry. They were like tiptoeing around this little girl. She's 12. Yank that bitch in. I am not reading a whole story about a 12-year-old who's basically holding everyone hostage because she's threatening to jump. Like, please. If you can get close enough to talk to her right outside the window, you're grabbing her shirt and yanking her in. I don't give a fuck what she acts like. She's 12. She doesn't know anything about anything, okay? She will, if she is depressed, she can be depressed later in life. We will work through it at 12 years old. I swear it will get better, little girl. Yank her in by her ponytail if you have to. Like, I would have rather just gotten an update on everyone in a little chapter epilogue rather than like a whole 100-page book. It was still like an enjoyable read. It was really easy to read. I am happy to be done with the series. Still an amazing series, regardless of the complaints that I just said, but an amazing series, especially for YA. Okay, forgot a couple of my things that I'm adding in that I didn't like about this book. One, she didn't end up with the person I wanted her to end up with, which like is fine, I guess, not really. Like I said, I was listening to it on audiobook, and the girl who does the audiobook has Dean talk like this. When I first heard her talk as Dean, I almost audibly laughed. Why is it so strong? If you have not heard this girl talk in Dean's accent, you need to go listen to it just to hear her. She sounds ridiculous. And she ruined Dean for me. Dean doesn't talk like that in my mind. He just talks like a normal teenage boy. But she's got him talking like this. I'm like, Dean doesn't talk like that. If he does, not in my world he doesn't. So she just like absolutely ruined that part of the book. I just couldn't get behind who she picked in the little love triangle. And I don't understand like why she picked him when there was so much chemistry with the other one. There was so much chemistry. But that's all. I had to jump back on here to rant about that. That was it. Now, that concludes this part of the video, but I've decided to go ahead and pick my number for the next one to leave y'all wanting a little bit more, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and do the number generator, and we're gonna figure out what I'm gonna be reading for part 2. Recap on the series. We have The Family Remains, Two Twisted Crowns, Twisted Lies, Ruthless Vows, Bully, Bridgerton, It Starts With Us, Flawless, Better Than Before, Addicted, Twilight, Once Upon a Broken Heart, The Fake Out, and Magnolia Parks. Harry Potter and Kiss Curse are out right now, and if I get Twilight, I'm only reading the next one. So, alright, who is ready? Let me get rid of the ads. Bye. Ah! It started. That's my lucky number. Oh my god. Fine. Okay, 6. Alright, so what are we gonna be reading? I'm so nervous because I don't know what it is. Okay, I picked Bridgerton. I also forgot to mention, I've mentioned it before, but I only read the Bridgertons as they're about to come out. So, the next series is about to come out. So it's kind of perfect that I'm gonna read Colin and Penelope's story now before the show comes out. Alright, I needed to do it. Am I super excited about it? Not really, but it needed to be done before the show comes out. So, because I will obsess over that show. video fully. Video's done. So tune in next time whenever you see this again. I can't promise when it's going to happen, but we're going to be reading Bridgerton. I also have to decide if I need to read Benedict's story first or if I'm going to wait on Benedict's story. I don't know. It's a process that I'm gonna have to go through later. So thanks for watching. Part 1, finishing my series. We are moving and grooving, guys. I'm gonna get through it, okay? We have finished the Natural series, so thanks for watching. Thanks for being here as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, before I forget, adding to the end of this video, I wanted to do a video coming up reading sad books for a week. So I need recommendations, okay, of the just saddest, most gut-wrenching books you've ever read, okay? Little Life is on there. I have that book that's on the list. But like I've read If He Had Been With Me, I've read 1,000 Boy Kisses, The Notebook, A Walk to Remember, I've read 5 Feet Apart, I've read. But you know, those are the types of books that I want. I want the just like absolute gut-wrenching. I'm gonna throw up because I'm sobbing so hard. So it can be heartbreak, it can be losing someone, it can be anything, okay? Give it to me and give it to me hard, all right? Do your worst, okay? I want to be a hot mess in this bed, all right? Thank you. Bye.